Okay, guys. Now, I hope that you enjoyed the video. It's really cool hearing all those different people from different countries and telling you, even in their language, what is being an indigenous people. Sometimes we have to remember that here in Mexico, we also have indigenous people, the Olmecas, Mayas, and all of them are part of our culture and our tradition. We never have to leave our back, our heritage sites, our customs, our traditions, cultures, art, all that our ancestors think. Because of them, we are unique and special here in Mexico. Now, we're going to continue working on the activity from the learning logbook. It's on page 100, exercise number 2, okay? So grab your learning logbook and go back and let's continue. It says, complete the following diagram with the missing information. Now, I will help you. There's possible answers. Remember that this diagram is all grabbing the most important part or most important information from the previous information that we read, from that yellow rectangle about information, okay? So right here it says rights of indigenous peoples achieved through. How can the indigenous people achieve their rights through what? Can someone tell me? Yes, you're right. Through the Declaration of the United Nations on the Rights of Indigenous People. Okay? Example, they have the right to make decisions, they have the right to control their lands and resources, they have the right to preserve their culture and traditions. Okay? You see how that part we fill it in. That's how you have to fill in the other two rights. The economic, social, and cultural right. And you have to fill in the collective and environmental right. Go back on the previous information, okay? I will give you 5 minutes to finish this activity. It's really simple. Everything is on the previous information. You just have to check what it refers to, underline it, and write it down, okay? Or if you don't have your learning notebook, then highlight it and write it on your notebook on your book. Later you can do it. Okay, guys. Now I added into this video this image. This image is image from our indigenous people here in Mexico, and where I want you to observe it. Let's try to analyze it. If you see, they're all dressed in different ways. That means that it depends on the indigenous people. They have their own specific dress and their own tradition, their own food, their own type of working, etc. Let's start by watching the first couple. It's really cool, right? The first couple are the let me see, just wait for a second. They're the Mayas. The Mayas, if you see their dress, like the women is wearing like a long white typic dress. You can see the Otomiques, you can see the Mixtecos, you can also see the Nahuas, you can see the Taramauras, you can see the Mansamuas, you can see the Huicholes, you can also see the Lacandones. If you observe, they just have like this white dress, like if it was like a sleeping dress when you go to night. But it's cool how each indigenous people wears different things depending on their habits. And the last one, the Zapotecas. Some of them, you can see people actually wear this type of outfits. Why? Because they still are engaged with their culture, and that's good, because if we stop doing things that our ancestors did, then who are we? Okay, where is our essential part as human, as Mexicans? Okay, so now let's stop for a second and let's do the mindfulness activity. Okay, guys, now remember that for the mindfulness activity, we need to be sitting down on a place. If you're working on the table, great. Just stop, put your books away to a side, your learning log books, your pencils, your notebook, everything that you have around you, okay? Even your phone if you're using it. So put it away a little bit to a side, sit down, okay? I need you to calm down yourself a little bit, okay? Breathe before we start. Breathe, okay? Relax a little bit. Remember that the mindfulness activity, it's to bring up your concentration, okay? To clear your ideas, okay? Maybe your brain is stuck with a lot of things that you have to do, but well, stop a little bit. This will help you to come back to your place, come back and settle all your ideas. Put your concentration on the floor, on the table. That means that you're back, okay? And so I need you to please get ready, sit down in position. Remember that your hands has to be touching your legs, your feet touching the ground, your feet touching the ground, and you have to put everything to a side, okay? So get ready to start the relaxing song. Okay, now, so we're going to start. Breathe calmly, close your eyes if you can. We're going to start, breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Listen to the music, the sound of the birds. Listen to your heart breathe. Inhale, exhale. 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 Listen to the music, the sound of the birds. Listen to your heart breathe. Inhale, exhale. Okay, come back. Open your eyes. Keep on breathing slowly. Okay. get ready to continue on working on the other activities, okay?